Yo, what is up, guys? Welcome back to Trippy Commentaries. Thanks for checking out the episode. I'm RJ. This is the first new video of the week. We have some big ones planned and a big live stream later on tonight. I do want to give a quick shout out to all the subs here at the channel. Make sure to hit the notification bell with all notifications on. That'll let you know whenever the live stream begins. We're going to start off with potentially the biggest mystery in all of Red Dead Redemption 2, and that is the mystery of Gavin. Now, you can find this man all over the map. Notice how it doesn't say his name is Nigel. I know many of you guys think he is Nigel, but it's actually called Gavin's friend. Well, if you look inside the Red Dead Redemption 2 game code to find this dude's model, it doesn't show him as Nigel. It actually calls him Gavin. So it could be a memory loss situation. I believe Gavin is still out there, and Rockstar may have secretly added him into the game. I'm going to explain it during this episode. Do me a favor, hit the like button. Let me know what your theory is when it comes to Gavin, or this man right here. Potentially Nigel, Gavin's friend. You gotta say, the fact that they don't call him Nigel and they say Gavin's friend, that is probably a major clue that something fishy is going on here. So you can hog tie him. Of course, we're gonna have all of Blackwater trying to take us out in a moment. But it is important to grab the note from his pocket, because that might give you a bigger clue. Now here's the thing. Rockstar added some exclusive content to the PC version of the game. So if you don't have the PC version, maybe you're on PS4 or Xbox One, there might be some new stuff added that you don't even know about. And one of the new additions to the game, a treasure map, I believe might be connected to Gavin himself. Alright, so we're going to get out of here. We'll get some space so we can read this note inside his pocket. I mean, clearly Rockstar did want you to hog tie him, grab the note, just so you can have an additional clue, potentially find Gavin. I mean, there's so many mysteries and unsolved things about Red Dead Redemption 2, but I do believe that Gavin was meant to be that huge mystery that'll probably transcend into different Rockstar games. Really hope all you guys are having a good week so far. Really looking forward to the live stream later on tonight. We did debut a brand new exclusive Trippy Club emoji. You can check that out in the live stream. So this one says, "Dear Nigel, I was so happy to hear from you." By the way, it says, letter to Nigel from Tom. So he has the letter to Nigel. Maybe that does prove he really is Nigel. "I cannot believe it, mate. My two friends, you and Gavin, boys I grew up with." Now, I'll let you read the rest if you want to pause it. I mean, it's definitely a very interesting letter, to say the least. But the fact that it says, "My two friends, you and Gavin, boys I grew up with," I believe that is the proof that he really is Nigel, and it's just a glitch. I know many people look inside the game code to find out his name is Gavin and basically say, you know, that has to be Gavin. It's all, you know, just some sort of a troll job by Rockstar. There is no Gavin out there in the world, but the fact that that letter says it's two different people, I think Gavin is out there, and we may have found him. Rockstar has added him into the game. Thanks again for checking out the episode. With that said, let's get trippy, my friends.
Gav! Gavin! Gav! I mean, nobody's seen hide nor hair of him.
Also want to give a quick shout out to Fizzy, a popular Red Dead Redemption 2 channel here on YouTube. I'll put a link in the description to one of the videos where he also covers Gavin. He does some amazing detective work, and he's one of our mods, so I highly recommend you stop by, give him a sub. So as you approach the Sea of Coronado, you will find a new X that has been added onto the map. I'm going to bring it up in a moment, so that way we can actually see it. In this file, I've not approached it before. Yeah, so it's going to appear right around here as we get a little bit closer. Now, keep in mind that there is no Gavin. Wait a minute. Is that the Mad Preacher? The Mad Preacher's in the San Luis River. I don't think I've seen him here before. That's a whole different mystery. Let me know if you guys have any theories about that dude. Perhaps we'll cover it in an upcoming video. But today we're looking at something different. You got a new body, which can be found hanging from a dead tree. Should be right around the corner. In fact, I think we can see the X. Yeah, there it is. Okay, so the X is right here, and the dead tree is out there in the distance. I will point out that there is another X on the other side. That one, of course, is different. This is something that Rockstar added for the PC version. And like the other treasure map, which takes you by some highly mysterious, unsolved locations, I believe that this map does the same thing, starting off with the dead body, which very well could be Gavin. Let's go in for a closer look. So he is hung by his foot. What is up with that? We're going to have to shoot him down. I've not really found anybody else with clothing like him other than Nigel. And that is why I believe there's a good chance that this is Gavin. Rockstar, knowing that they never actually put Gavin in the game, I think this is their way of adding him. So we're going to shoot him down. You're coming down, buddy. Hopefully land somewhere where we can see his face. I think he got impaled by the palm a little bit there. And there he is. He definitely has that English look to him. You cannot tie him up, bring his body anywhere. We can't actually show him to Nigel, unfortunately, but we can loot his body. And in his pocket, you find the Elemental Trail map. I guess that was some sort of ointment or something as well. But here it is, the Elemental Trail Map 1. A mysterious name for the treasure maps. The first one is in a fireplace, so if it's really representing elements, maybe this is meant to represent earth or rocks, I guess. Maybe that one's fire that we're going to go to in the fireplace. But is this Gavin? I think it probably is. There's nothing else we can do with him. A very interesting fellow, that is for sure. When you press left and then bring up Treasure Hunter, it'll give you the description. The Elemental Trail treasure suspended in the air, hanging from the side of a cliff. A dead explorer met his unfortunate end after getting tangled up and stuck. After freeing the corpse and looting it, a map was discovered. The all-new Elemental Trail map. So let's follow the trail and find out where it leads us to. As we are going to the next treasure map location, look who we found. Now you're out randomly in the desert, Nigel.
I can't believe this.
Yeah, I can't believe it either.
We're gonna conquer America together.
Conquer America? Wait a minute. Is this some sort of like evil genius or something? Alright, well, we already found Gavin. You're on your own. We're going to go to the next spot. You can find this random rundown shack. It looks like it's completely abandoned. It even has a name. And this is where you can find the second map. Now, considering this is all location from Red Dead Redemption 1, it makes me wonder what you can find here in that game. So it says search with the question mark. Like I was saying, maybe this represents fire or perhaps water with the river right next to it. But it must have something to do with, I guess, elements. Alright, we'll inspect the treasure. Shows a landmark. And this one, I don't even know what to call that. It's some sort of gutter system. It is a location that you really don't visit too much during the story mode. So I like how Rockstar is sending us to locations that, kind of go unused here in Red Dead Redemption 2. With that said, I'll meet you guys over at the location of the third treasure map. I always enjoy a New Austin sunset. Treasure maps was my favorite part of Red Dead Redemption 1, so I'm pretty happy to see Rockstar adding new treasure maps. I still think it's something they could do in Red Dead Online. We really don't have any maps quite like this. Perhaps doing it with our posse in online would be a future update that Rockstar could add. So you're going to want to come all the way down to the end of this gutter in Benedict Point. I don't know if this is the best hiding location for a map, but this is where you can find it. You got the search with the question mark, and then you can find the location of the final treasure. Does that look familiar to you? This is actually a popular location from Red Dead Redemption 1, and potentially a place that helps kick off the Undead Nightmare. So maybe it's a clue of Undead Nightmare coming, this October. I hope so, but it does lead us to the final treasure that has been added in Red Dead Redemption 2 so far. I'll meet you guys at the church. Here we are. This place is called Coots Chapel. It's a notorious location from Red Dead Redemption 1. And when you combine what's going on here, this random event, with what you see going on in Armadillo, this is probably what helps spawn the entire Undead Nightmare. Alright, you got a bunch of dead bodies there, sir. Good luck with all that. So that is not what we need to find, though. We are looking for the final treasure. If you look on the top of Coots Chapel, you can see the same cross from the map. You can see kind of that boarded up design there below the cross. So that is the window. I think there's a bird on top of the cross right now. And then it tells us to go to the left. A bald eagle. No way. So if you go to the left, you'll find the same cross from the picture right here. And this is the final treasure location. We'll We'll examine the rock. So what is it? If you find the treasure map at the obelisk, I'll show you that in a moment, it hooks you up with a ton of gold bars. But this one only gives you 1 gold bar. It gives you a special horse stimulant, medicine, and then a new trinket, the Crow Beak Trinket. But it only gives you permanent increase to the amount of player looted ammo by only 10%. It really doesn't seem to be too big of a deal. We'll take the gold, but I feel like it probably should have been something much bigger. The fact that it does lead you to a location, you know, that involves Seth, you got all the burning bodies here, perhaps it is a sign of something more to come. But let me know what you guys think. That is the final treasure map. I think maybe there'll be another one added into the game, maybe something in online, and it all might have started with Gavin. Man, I see you lit these guys on fire. I think it's only right that you join the party. So we have one more location to go to in the video. We're going to head to the obelisk, the site of the second treasure map, which leads you all to Mount Shan. You know, I really feel like Rockstar is trying to tell us something with these new treasure maps. Stay trippy. When we first started treasure hunting, we found the obelisk, thinking there had to be something unsolved to it. It's not too far away from the ritual site. It overlooks Mount Shan. Well, now that Rockstar has added the plaque and the new treasure map, suddenly the obelisk feels a lot more important. What other locations will Rockstar add something to in the future? Much love. I really hope you enjoyed the episode. I do want to give a special shout out to everybody in the all-new Club Trippy. We just debuted our 4th exclusive Trippy emoji. And I also want to give a shout out to our legends, Samuel Masto, Luke, Amanda Summers, Brandon from Wisconsin, DX2069, Titanium Way, Trippy Dutchman, MC Ulfric, Brandon Funk, and Billy TK. Huge shout out to everybody in Club Trippy. It is going to get bigger and better. Don't forget to join up, and I'll see you guys in the live stream later on tonight. I'll talk to you soon. Until then, as always, make sure to stay trippy, my friends. Y'all come back now, you hear?